Hey, what's up guys, it's Dom from Whole Printing Inc. In today's video, we're going over the Silhouette Cameo 4 after 1 year of everyday use. Guys, so if you're just starting out, I think this is a crucial part of your print shop. The reason being is the initial investment is absolutely low, and the actual material that you need to use for this type of cutter is minimal. So you won't be spending I don't know, $1,000 on materials. If you're just starting out, this will cost you max $300, $400, and this will also include some vinyl that you can test out with. And I think that overall this equipment is going to take you way further than you ever think that $300 can take you. Alright guys, so you might be thinking, should I buy the DTF printer? Video right here, by the way, if you guys want to take a look. But you might be thinking, should I buy the printer or should I buy the cutter? I honestly think you should buy the cutter first, just due to the fact that you're new to screen printing, you're new to vinyl, you're new to DTF, you're new to all these things. So starting off with a simple but not too expensive investment will take you way further, because you're going to be able to learn, you're going to be able to be getting clients, you're going to be able to also make a lot of mistakes along the way, which will help you in the long run to be able to learn from your mistakes and make sure that you don't make too much of big investments starting out, to make sure you actually like what you're doing. Because the most important part, if you're running an operation like this, is to love every single part of the process. If not, you'll wake up one day and realize you didn't choose the right thing. And it's okay if you didn't choose the right thing. Just make sure before you spend $5,000, maybe spend $300, $400. Even with the heat presses, I say this, the whole investment is going to cost you less than $1,000, and you're going to be able to see if you like what you do. Alright guys, so now that we got the disclaimers out of the way, if you're going to buy this machine, links in the description as usual. There's a few things you need to know. First of all, get yourself a replacement blade, links down below. The replacement blade is going to ensure that if ever for some reason you cut some vinyl and the blade gets dull, you're going to be able to switch the blades flawlessly and not miss any days of production. It's a simple logo. It's two colors, okay? So basically you got the brown and you got the white, which is off-white right now. So this was actually made with the DTF printer, but it's easily done with the Silhouette Cameo 4. Alright, so you're doing this logo. You take your white vinyl, you print out this full logo. You take your black vinyl, you cut out the same logo. Now what you're going to be doing to be able to apply this logo, I'll have an in-depth video going on how to layer vinyl in the future, but as of now, just to get yourself a brief understanding, you're going to place your logo in white in the back, and you're going to make this brown logo a bit bigger, being the black vinyl in our case. You're going to make it bigger, and you're just going to overlay your vinyl. So it's going to give you that nice two-color effect. You can make as many layers as you want, and it doesn't really affect the quality of your prints. And I think that you can get away without screen printing nor DTF for the first maybe even a year of your printing operation. So let's talk about quality, guys. This vinyl, Amazon, links below as always. But the reason why you might be considering, is the quality going to be good? I'll be completely transparent. I've had clients that the vinyl has been peeling off. The only thing I say is bring back the shirt, we'll repress it. But if you don't want to go through the hassle of saying, oh it's peeling off and stuff, I'd stick with the DTF. But if you're willing to learn and go through the heartaches and the headaches of going through previous clients' orders and having to fix them, like I said, for the initial investment, you're going to be saving a lot of money. So maybe start off with vinyl and then upgrade to DTF. But I think that, like I said, there's a lot of mistakes and learning process involved in this type of operation. So going with vinyl, once again, will save you a lot of time and money in the long run, because you're going to be learning from your mistakes out of the gate, and you're going to be able to mitigate your losses in the long run. So overall review, guys, of this cutter, I think it's absolutely incredible the versatility that this cutter can provide. Not only will you be able to print on t-shirts, but you'll also be able to make stickers, which can take you way further than you initially thought. In my personal opinion, I started off with clothing. So I started off printing, actually you can turn the camera around, I started off printing stuff like this, which is on his t-shirt. This is made 100% with vinyl. So the quality is nice, it's staying on there, and it's giving you a nice vibrant print. You can also do stickers. So stickers being, let's say, custom decals for windows, custom decals for your cars, and let's say your friends or family or whatever your clients want custom stickers, you're able to make it happen. So for this reason, this cutter is absolutely a must in any print shop, even though I do suggest DTF if you have the budget to be able to afford it. If not, stick with this $300 to $400 printer, should I say cutter, and you'll be all fine. Alright, so final verdict, this is an absolute must for any print shop. even though that you might be scaling, you might have the money for the DTF printer. If you want to make stickers, if you want to make basic vinyl tags, whatever the case may be with this cutter is going to take you way further than you ever can imagine. And the reason being, guys, is it's so cheap and you can get away with a lot of cuts. If you guys want a full video on how to use this cutter, I'll have a video coming out very soon, how to layer your vinyl, and basically it's going to be like a video of 1 hour going in depth on how to set up the Cameo, how to do all these things, coming out very soon. So guys, do stick around. Right now we're going to show you how to make a hat and how to cut with the cutter, and also how to load your vinyl. So guys, this is how it's going to be coming up for you guys. You're going to have a roll of vinyl. If you want, you can load it up like this, put it into your cutter, make sure it's tight, boom, make sure this is fully extended. Take your vinyl, make sure it's this side in, so not the glossy side but the matte side. Flip it in like this, make sure you stay within your gray lines, so this one's the most important one. I'm staying in. After you're ready, you just press this arrow. It's gonna load up. What I like to do is I put my finger here and I press this arrow, I hold it down. As you can see, it passed through this little slit right here. That's what we want. And now you're ready to cut. So in this case, guys, this is how to roll a roll. But let's say you want to use the cutting mat, which is included with the Silhouette Cameo 4. As you can see, I just close this, insert this back in, as so. So guys, this is the cutting mat. This is the one that actually came with the Silhouette Cameo 4. As you guys can see, it's a bit beat up, so I actually include links if ever you guys want to get yourself a new cutting mat, if ever yours is getting old or whatever. But this is the cutting mat we're going to be using, and in our case we just need a bit of vinyl, so I'll just be taking a scrap piece of vinyl, which is actually yellow orange, and I'll be placing it on the cutting mat, and we're going to be cutting out what we need. So boom, and then what I like to do personally, guys, is I like to tape it so it doesn't move. Grab your tape. Your cutting mat might be sticky, but mine is getting a bit old, so what I like to do actually, guys, is just load it a bit higher than this initial line right here. So if ever there is an error in the cutting or the mat is not placed properly, it's still gonna go on the actual vinyl. So guys, as easy as this, insert it, stay within your gray lines always, one click, inserted, pass it through until here where the vinyl is flush. We're gonna move on to the computer. So guys, we just need to fix this on a hat, so very simple. I'll have an in-depth video going on Silhouette Studio and how to use it if ever you guys are interested. As well, guys, I'll just show you the most important part. These are my cutting settings, what I use for most vinyl, 7, 7, and 4, and also just one pass. So these are the settings I use. They pretty much work for HTV and regular vinyl. So guys, like I said, do stay in tune for the full-on course coming out very soon. We sent it, and now it's going to begin the cutting process. If we turn over to the machine, you're going to see the cutter do its magic. Alright guys, so the part that I don't like about this cutter is simple. If you have complex logos, okay, you might not be able to get the full details, and that's why, like I said, go with the printer if you have the budget for it. But if you're just starting out, like I said, it's a perfect investment. You're going to use this weeding tool, you're going to poke a hole out. It's a bit tricky with certain type of vinyls, like this, and then we're just going to be peeling it out like this. So when we hit our logo, it's going to slow down. Yeah, as you saw, it just split like this. We're just going to be following our logo like this. Put this to the side. I'm going to weed out inside of the O. This. And a bit of extra vinyl actually stayed.
So this, guys, is the worst part of vinyl.
Exactly.
As you can see, it sticks out and sticks on the edge, and gives you a hard time, you lose sometimes.
Yeah, that's why, like we said, the DTF printers for sure your best bet. But I know I repeat myself a lot. If you don't got the budget for it, you might as well just start off with this. It's gonna give you almost the same results for a quarter of the price. There we go, guys. Finished product. Guys, so final verdict for this printer. I think it's an absolute must, and you guys should go pick it up once you got the chance. I think it's gonna elevate your printing shop to the next level without breaking the bank. This was Dom from Whole Printing Inc. Make a print you'll never forget.